my screen tonight, and today we're going to kind of have like a conversation.
Yeah.
Kind of like on the couch conversation type of thing. So we kind of put this visual up here to kind of give you the feeling and the vibe of what we want to go for tonight. So again, if you have questions throughout the night, feel free to put them in the comments, put them in the chat on Facebook, and we'll come in and answer them. But we just want to kind of give a little kind of raw and real tonight about, why we believe, as the month closes, as we go into the holidays, why now, and kind of why MDC, because your background and my background is very different in this home-based business industry, and what we're coming live with tonight is really kind of a tour of what we're doing and why we're doing things. So how did you find working from home? Like, how was that search for you? Where did it kind of come from? Because we're going to talk about some products tonight. We're going to talk about some brands. Before I jump into that, what made you want to do this business? What drew you into this?
It's a good question. At the time, I had, when I first heard about network marketing and wanting to do business from home and just be my own boss, I was struggling financially. I had just had my daughter. She was 2 months old. I was also on workers' comp because while I was pregnant, I was a personal trainer. And when I was 6 months pregnant, I broke my ankle trying to demonstrate an exercise. Even though I was still doing burpees and all that at 6 months pregnant, just your equilibrium's a little bit off. And I broke my ankle. And so I was on workers' comp. So I was already not making the money that I wanted to make, but then being on workers' comp, then having a baby and a newborn at home, and working paycheck to paycheck. And then even when she was born, still not being able to walk and all the things. I had was searching, or I was actually just scrolling on social media on Facebook, and a friend of mine was actually in California. She had this picture of her and some teammates on this looked like stairs, and they were taking a group photo, and I saw palm trees and I saw sunny California, and I was like, where are you? She's like, oh, I'm in California on our, our trip or whatever. And I was like, I want to do what you're doing. And you get to take trips and do this thing. And number one, my sole purpose, I think, in life is to travel the world. I don't know. It's just been a calling of mine. I've always wanted to travel. And so when I saw that she was traveling and I was stuck at home, living paycheck to paycheck, and I had worked for corporate America before that in a cubicle for 10 years and hated it, I was like, I want that. And I was like, can I do this? And she's like, oh, absolutely. I was like, can I make money at this? She's like, absolutely. I was like, oh, and you have products, right? So then she told me about their products. But what I first saw was the vision of having time freedom, financial freedom, and getting to be home with my daughter. I just had a baby, right? And I didn't get to have that with my son, who's now 23. And I wanted to do that and be able to be there for my daughter and have that time freedom and that legacy to have for her as well. So that's what I initially saw and why I got into home-based business.
And that's been 7 years now.
It's been 7 years.
Yeah.
So I saw that, I got a taste of it, and I went to work, and I've not went back to corporate America or had a job in 7 years since that day. So,
and that's not everything we're going to talk about tonight. I'll share my story later in the presentation tonight as well. But the reason that we open up with that is just to give you an idea of why we're doing this on a Tuesday night. Why are these two people on a Zoom on a Tuesday, and what are we talking about here? And that's really what it boils down to. Is if you're a person that goes, what, I want more. I want to have more time with my family. I want to have more freedom. I want to have more money in my account, whatever that is. That's what we've gotten really good at over the last decade, is showing people how to do that, have more freedom, travel more, put more money in the account. Yeah.
And if it's not that strong of a desire like it was for me, it's okay. You can still do this part-time in small nooks and crannies of your life that you have already. It's just, what is that desire inside of you? You kind of have to ask yourself that.
Yeah. And that hopefully, that's what we're going to try to ask or answer tonight. Because, when we got exposed to this company that we just call MDC for short, but My Daily Choice, we learned about their humble beginnings, just like you had humble beginnings and I have humble beginnings. Everyone has somewhere where they begin, whether they begin with a lot of people they know or nobody they know. You always start somewhere. And My Daily Choice has been around for 8 years now. In 2014 is when they launched. And they had a huge amount of growth in 2018, 2019. They went from like 10 million to 100 million. And that's when this company really started to change a lot, where they brought in new brands. You can see we'll talk about some of their brands this evening, but they start with 3 little nutritional sprays. Now there's a couple more of them these days, and they look a little different. This is how they look now. So they look very different. The pumps actually work now, and they taste good and all the things. Back then, not so much. But again, that's where they began. And now they've grown to a company that is really approaching $1 billion in sales. And it really is because of these 2 people.
And I love though that it's like founded by affiliates for affiliates. So they've been in the field themselves. Like they've actually been in home-based business. They've actually built businesses, 7 6-figure incomes, and they saw what not to do. Right. And so they said, we're going to do it better. We're going to, create our own network marketing company. And that's where MDC is from Josh. Yeah.
And the biggest thing about that too, is that, when you think about going into a business, a home-based business, a franchise or whatever, you're going to want to learn from somebody that's done it successfully.
Yes.
Not somebody that it's a thought or maybe it'll work out. And
not just investors that have the money, but people that have actually built and understand what you're going through.
Well, it's kind of like you go to college and you learn from business professors. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but they don't really know how to run a business usually. They're just doing it by the book. Here, you're getting people that have done this and built multiple 7-figure incomes from home, and they've done it online while they balance kids and work and all kind of stuff. And so that's who's at the helm of the company. And now they've really gone through over the last 8 years and created something that so many people are like, what are you doing? Why is it so different? Because you ever worked from home or done affiliate marketing or home-based marketing or whatever it is, social selling, whatever you want to call it, if you've done that before, you're like, what's different about this one? And that's what we're going to talk about tonight, because again, I've been doing this for 20 years, working from home and affiliate business, online businesses, things like that. And so we could have gone anywhere and been like, well, let's just partner with this one or that one or whatever it is. So there's some differences of why we decided to do this. And that's what we want to really cover tonight. And that's the point of tonight's presentation. Number one is there's House of Brands concept we're going to talk about here in a minute, where you look at a lot of companies where they have a lot of products and it's a little confusing. And you're like, wait a minute, how does this kind of all fit together? Where with this, you have a house of brands, because I know you love purchasing from affiliates.
Yes.
So like influencers, people that are like, oh, I love this and I love that, and all these different things. And you see these affiliates online that promote, everything under the sun. And you'll buy makeup from one, you'll buy clothes from another, or whatever it is, just because you're like, well, I like their style, I like all that kind of stuff. And it seems like there was so many different companies. Well, how do you have that idea, that feel where you feel the freedom to promote different things, but it's all at the same place?
I love that so much, because they're getting paid from one company to then represent different brands, right? Instead of 15% from this and 10% from that. And it's just like a one-off buy, right? If someone buys from you, it's like a one-off thing. Whereas here you have a house of brands, and every time they purchase, it's going into you, right? And it kind of flows underneath. But that's what I loved about it, is like, we do have different brands that we can represent. We can be that affiliate brand or model per se, but then it all stays in-house. And
it gets to be something that you love to promote. You don't have to promote this because it changed your life. You can promote things that you love and that you use on a daily basis. That's the whole idea, my daily choice. And
sometimes things come in and out.
Trends.
Trends, right? And so you might like something one day, and then months later or years later, it goes out of trend. Well, then what? If you're stuck with this like one trick pony, it's hard to pivot. Whereas here they pivot, right? And so it's easier to be able to build your business when you do have a house of brands and you can pivot really easily. And
so number 1 and 2, a lot of companies have products, rewards plans, customer programs, all that kind of stuff. I think number 3, number 4 is what eludes a lot of companies. And technology is one of the biggest things we'll talk about a little later. But that's one of the reasons that we wanted to partner with MDC, was because they have all the technology done. Whether you're a customer and love the products and want the products fast and 2-day shipping and rewards and programs, and you can actually be a customer and refer other customers and get rewards, all that technology is in place. And then you have the culture where everyone works together. And versus if you're at a job, your boss doesn't want you to make more money. Your colleagues don't want you to make more money. This is really about everyone working together towards one goal. whatever your goal is, not my goal or Angel's goal or whoever you're working with. It comes down to what's your individual goal. And then we put together a plan on how to do that. And then there's number 5. We'll talk about 5 a little later. But those are the 4 main ones, because what we want to talk about now is kind of like, where is MDC? Because
everywhere.
It's everywhere. And that's the biggest thing, because when we were looking for a business, again, one of the key markers was it was international.
Yes.
Because if you're going to have a business that you can diversify and do anywhere in the world, you need a business that fits that.
Can scale.
That you don't have to wait. Like, oh, someday we'll be there. Maybe it'll happen. And this is a global economy. So when the economies get shifted, like it's shifted the last couple of years, you need to be able to pivot. I have a lot of friends in the industry where their US business went down a lot, but their international business went up a lot.
Yeah. If you've grown an international business, or if you've ever done business internationally, drop a 1 below.
Yeah.
I want to see that, because it's so true. Because think about a product being out of stock or whatever, but globally it could not be, right? Or you have different products that come and go around the world, right?
Yeah. And so 200 countries, 68 countries of them have physical products. So we're pretty much everywhere that you want to build. And this is, I think, your favorite part. Also, I won't take your thunder. Your favorite part of this whole entire thing.
Oh, that it's free 99 to join.
Like, wait a minute.
To become a member or an affiliate.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a customer or affiliate. And a lot of companies, they make you buy something, right? Or they make you have a membership fee or a business pack or something like that. But I love that MDC kind of took all that off the table, and they're like, no, it's free to join. We're like, wait, what? Yeah, it's free 99.
Well, and that's not to say that you shouldn't purchase products and use the products. This is, you want it. I always show this first, because people are always waiting to the end. I used to wait for the end. I'm like, all right, what's the pack? What are you guys selling me? What are we doing here? And here it's not. You literally get to come in here and be at your own pace and just go, hey, listen, this is a shopping portal that you get access to. And there's 2 ways to join. As a customer or as an affiliate, they're completely free. And you have access to all these brands. So whatever you like CBD, you like essential oils, you like travel, crypto, Forex, cosmetics, healthy chocolates, you name it. There's something for everyone here. But what it really comes down to is asking yourself some questions. What do you actually want more of? Like, do you want to travel?
Yes.
You want to save money?
Yes.
Okay. You want more energy, lose weight, less aches and pains in your body, sleep better, remove toxins? What do you want in your life? What are gaps in your life? You're like, I need this. I want more of that. I want less of this. Comment
below on what do you want?
Yeah, what is it? Like, because then it might be make more money.
Yes.
Maybe it's have more fun.
Yes.
Right. Make new friends. Some of us don't need more friends, but we want to make new friends. Find more time, make your own schedule, be flexible, pivot, have a business where you get to build your life around the business versus the other way around. More family time. What else? Like, what else could you come up with? And that's what My Daily Choice is at its essence and core, because again, we do have a lot of products. We do have a lot of things that are on the table. But it really comes down to when you're on here and you're watching this presentation, as we go through it over the next 30 minutes or so, ask yourself, what do I want? And is there something at My Daily Choice that fits what I want? Yeah. And if there is, you can take action on it.
I definitely wanted more time freedom and more money, right? Because with more money, you could do more good. And so I wanted to be able to give back to charities and stuff like that, and be home with my daughter. And so all of those things start setting in when you truly are a part of something like this, but ultimately, what do you want inside, right? And then you kind of go from there.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. So we're going to start with one of the most powerful ones, I think, because, travel is one of those things that people usually wait, 20, 30 years of their life so they can retire and go travel, or they wait for vacation time, or they wait till they have time off, or whatever it is. People are waiting to kind of experience life. And with High Life Travel, with the portal we're going to talk about now, which is available to people that are members of High Life Travel, this is a way to be able to travel more for less money. Because the 2 reasons that people don't travel is time and money.
And I love how a friend of ours explained it. He says, think about every birthday present you've ever gotten. Yeah. Do you even remember what you got for your birthday this year?
Right.
No,
I got a card.
But do you remember every trip that you've been on?
Yeah.
And the memories that you made? Yes. Right. So travel is something that you really can create memories with. And why wait until you're retired to actually make those memories and create those memories? Now, there are some people that just don't like to travel, and that's okay. We have other brands, right? That's the beautiful part about it. But people like me that love to travel, why not travel for less?
Right.
And then be able to travel with your friends and then also make money to travel more.
Well, and it's even if you don't like, if you're not a traveler, you're going to travel at some point.
Yeah.
You're going to have to go on the road, visit family, whatever it is, and just experience more of life. And with this travel portal, you get access to 800,000 hotels
around the world.
So they've already saved $100 million on this platform. So this is not a new platform to hopefully it works. You know, we're going to show you some discounts. And when you do this program, there's no upfront fees, there's no monthly fees, annual fees, blackout dates, anything like that. And when you purchase a package, they never expire. So it's like if I were to able to purchase airline flight miles and they never expire. And that's kind of what this works like, because you can choose a prepaid travel package. And when you think about, you know, do you want to save more or save less? You know, there's a few packages that are available and you can basically pay $1 and be able to get access to savings. So for every cost per dollar, you're saving 13 cents up to 7 cents. So if I'm going to give you $1 and I'm able to save an extra money on everything that I do, it only costs me 7 cents for every $1 that I save. Well, why wouldn't I do that for 7 cents? It doesn't make any sense. I wouldn't not do that. And that's what it comes down to. But how it works is when you get access to these portals, let's go to Cancun. Go to Cancun?
Yes.
So we go to Cancun and I want to book a stay here. And if I book this stay normally on any public website, excuse me, I'm going to pay about $810. A night wow. for this one. This is all inclusive, everything all covered. So an expensive, good hotel. If I go through this travel portal, I'm going to pay $572, right? I book for the entire stay. I'm going to save $953 for this stay. So let's look at what happens with the savings example, right? Now this is, I'll kind of test you on this one. You ready? We'll do some math together. So let's say I purchased $10,000 of travel rebates. Let's call them rebates. Okay. Now for every for every $1 of savings, I'm spending 7 cents. Right. So if I bought the $7.99 pack, I'm getting $10,000 for that package of rebates. Right. I want to go to Cancun. I'm going to save $953. Where does that $953 come out of? The savings balance, right? So now it comes out of my savings balance, and the math, I'll do it for you, is 9,046, right? So you get 9,046 left. Now, because I saved more than $7.99 with what I pay, now this 9,000 in savings balance that I have costs me $0, right? So now I can travel wherever I want. Where do you want to go next? You want to go to Hawaii?
Sure.
We went to Hawaii about a year ago. So you go to Hawaii, you go stay at this beautiful resort, save $522. That's money you don't need to spend, doesn't cost you any money. You're saving that money and you're paying that $395. Oh, you want to go overseas to Italy? Yeah. Yes. We do that, save $964. In essence, you kind of made $964 because you couldn't get access to this portal if you didn't purchase that package.
Right.
And so everything you're doing after that package, you're doing it where you're saving money every single time. And I kind of burned I killed my own thunder there, because if you don't like to travel everywhere, you probably have to travel to work. You probably have to get in your car to go somewhere.
But you could travel by car to go to the hotel.
That's true.
That you're saving money at.
That is true.
Not everyone loves to fly.
That's true.
Yeah.
So with fuel factor X, that's where this kind of puts into it, is that this saves you money on your gas. Yes. So are you a person who likes to travel? Do you like to save money? Because do you want to prolong your engine life? You know, make it so you can have more performance out of your car if you're a car person, or just want to save money. Go, wait a minute, I'm going to put something in my car. Yeah, it's been used for 30 years. It's totally insured. It can't mess your car up. If it does, it hasn't in 30 years, but if it does, it's fully insured.
We didn't believe it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's true.
But we went from like 23 miles per gallon to
27.
27.
In one treatment.
Yeah.
So one full tank of gas.
I was like, okay, I'm a believer.
That's awesome. Pretty crazy. So everything from where you can stop using 93 and go down to 87, where you're saving gas mileage, whether you're towing a car, or we just have a few-year-old Lexus. Yeah. So it's not like a high performance mobile, and we're already saving money on it. So again, I like to save money. And then you've got make money. I sign up for Akashics. Now, this might not be your jam, but this is a way that you can learn how to do Forex and crypto. Now, this is not a crypto company. We don't have our own coin or like that. This is a pure educational platform for those people who go, hey, listen, I want to learn how to save more. This portal, this platform is getting a humongous upgrade over the next 90 days. also for the normal person that doesn't want Forex and crypto. They want to get out of debt. They want to do certain things. They want to learn how to invest.
Make your money work for you.
Yeah, get your money to work for you. So no matter what it is, whether, again, you love to travel, you want to save money, or you want to get healthy. So these are kind of hitting all the key points here that somebody wants, want to lose weight, get energy, whatever that is. They came out with Body Melt. So each one of these are brands under this umbrella of My Daily Choice. So when you're out there, you're not out there talking about My Daily Choice. You're talking about High Life Travel. You're talking about Body Melt. You're talking about FX Fuel. Whatever it is, that's the cool part about this, is that this is not attaching yourself to a company and being a branded house. Which is kind of like where people would get like My Daily Choice tattoos and stuff like that. No, we don't do that here. Let's not do that. And so Body Melt, you're passionate about this because this is a line that's everything from detox, nourish, accelerate, build. What do you like about this? Because your background is holistic wellness coach. So why do you like this line?
Well, obviously we want to look good and feel good when we go on vacation, right? And then when we get home, we need to detox and restore and repair, right? And so this is your overall health, and it's all in one system, which I love. And it's very clean. Okay. So like our Body Melt shakes, they're plant-based. They have 8 ingredients. Okay. So I'm all about clean ingredients, something that's really going to help you thrive. And it's all encompassing. So I love that it's just something that you can do before your vacation, after your vacation, in between, just for your overall health.
Everything's what travels you. It always goes back to travel.
It is.
But that's what Body Melt's cool, because no matter if you're losing weight or you need to gain muscle or maintain or whatever, it's got a product for everybody.
At the end of the day, health is our biggest wealth, right? And so you want to be healthy. And this is a healthy way to do it. This is not a weight loss pill. It's not like a magic pill.
This is something that, you replace a meal every day, you detox your body, you get it healthy, and you get into maintenance mode. And so you can maintain your health, not just lose weight. And that's what this is really about. This is about getting healthy. And that's why recently we came out with collagen.
Because that's the next step of wellness, right? So helping your body like restore and cellular regeneration of like staying young. Right.
And my biggest problem with this product is it works too well, because we do manicures and pedicures once in a while. Got one a week ago. I've been taking this every single day. My nails had like grown to where I needed a manicure again. I'm like, what the heck? So now I come home. It works really well in terms of skin health and everything. It's really cool how this product is, and it's the highest quality you can get on the market. The taste is amazing. We love it over sparkling water, and it's got all the things you don't want in it. Non-GMOs, no soy, no dairy, no artificial ingredients. Everything's all natural. And that's what's really cool about all the products that we have here, is that not only do they work, they're also safe for you, which was
think of like Botox in a bottle too. Like, as you can see here on the screen, like the wrinkles here are going away, and just overall skin rejuvenation, plumping. Right? Yep. Skin
plumping. Then we've got daily sprays, and these are one of my faves because I hate taking pills.
Yeah. So if you don't like to take pills, drop a 2 below.
Two. No
pills.
I drop no pills, because the thing about this is we have these on our counter, and whatever I need during the day, that's what I grab. And what's really cool about these is that it's so simple that they fit anywhere: car, pocketbook, purse, your pocket, all these places, and you can take them wherever you want to go, because all you do is you shake it, you pump it, you spray it, and you slay your day. And that's how you do it. So it's very easy to do. You don't have to think about, oh, do I have to take this before a meal or whatever it is. A couple of the more popular ones.
Hold on.
Oh,
I will say this is for kids too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So my daughter does take the sprays. So it's good, because as parents, how hard is it to get your kid to take anything, right? So these are so great because they like doing it themselves, and it tastes good.
Yeah. And if you haven't tried any products yet on these are a good place to kind of dip your toe in, because these are like $20. And it lasts an entire month. Yeah. So you can use the Trim 365. This is for weight loss and healthy weight management.
This goes great with the Body Melt.
Yeah. It's a great add-on to the Body Melt. Yeah. Shield. I love this. I wasn't sure about this one, because when I saw coral calcium, I'm like, coral, that's not
like over 60 trace minerals. So it's really good for your kids as they're going to school around all the germs, right?
And this is my favorite tasting one, by the way, the Shield one. So this is immune.
It's like a sweet tart.
Sweet tart, but kind of not sweet. I like it. It's really good. Then sleep, again, is for sleep. We take this every night. This is awesome for keeping you knocked out, especially when you're sick. I took extra of this. But sleep spray is another one, and there's 11 different ones. So whatever ails you or whatever you're looking for, they've got one. Then also in nutrition, we've got healthy chocolates. So you want to cheat a little bit, got you covered. Got some healthy chocolates.
Who loves chocolate? Put chocolate below.
Put 3, right? You're on 1,
Yeah,
2, 3. 3 for chocolate. And then inside this line too is extreme energy. And I think I saw Angie sipping on her extreme. But
goodness.
this is our favorite daily drink.
So good.
You know, it tastes really good. It's a prebiotic, a probiotic, more of the 60 trace minerals. It's got an energy blend in it. It's just got all round great drink. Again, if you don't know where to start, when you're like, what should I order? You can try the sprays, get 1 pack of these. It's $50 for the month. And you can try this. It's great for sampling out too.
Yes.
But this is a great product as well. Then we got HempWorks, which I'm gonna have you talk a little bit about it because HempWorks is CBD. Now, if you're a CBD fan or you're not a CBD fan, it's okay. We got 11 brands. And with CBD, this is for anything, if something ails you, right? If you've got an ache, if you've got something, or just general wellness. The problem with CBD is that it's not regulated at a level like the FDA or something like that. And so really what HempWorks did is they created their own self-regulation. And so they have everything at the highest quality you possibly can get at. And they created a complete line of tinctures and gummies. These are my favorite of all time. My gummies, yes, they're in my office, and I have an open pack by my by the bed too. But gummies, hair care products, coffee, one of my favorites. But what's been your experience so far with CBD? Because you were never a CBD person.
No, I was never a CBD, and kind of funny. I'm a holistic health coach, and I've never done CBD. Right? It's just because there's so much information out there about CBD, right? So I always wanted to make sure that I was taking something that was like legit and had studies behind it and knew where it was being farmed and all the things. So now that we have all that, I was like, okay. And I remember we were at the headquarters and I had this massive migraine, and Jenna, which is the one that actually introduced us to HempWorks or into My Daily Choice, she was like, here, put this under your tongue. And it was some of the CBD, and like literally within 30 minutes it was gone. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's my first experience with that. So I'm gonna get more. And what I can tell you is I have a tendency to be a little bit anxious of a person.
No.
What? And I take the 750 cinnamon tincture. Amazing, by the way. I love cinnamon. And it just knocks it out. Like it just chills me down. It doesn't make you feel weird. It doesn't make you feel high.
That's what you thought would happen.
Yeah. It just kind of like a settled calmness over you. So if you battle with any of the anxiousness, highly recommend getting one of the tinctures.
Right. And again, the prices range from like really low to bundles. So no matter if you're like do I have to get the whole thing? No, you just get one
bottle.
You know, I think it's like $60 or something for a month's supply. So again, it just depends on where you fit in. They've got a whole pet line as well.
And by the way, the shampoo and conditioner is amazing. It's so soft. So,
and it smells so good too.
We could go on and on about that line.
And so also because they have all these different lines, a lot of people that are wellness people like us are oilers. You know, we put oils on everything. Because again, you know, we very rarely get sick except for this crazy thing that's going around right now, but we're finally better, but we're oiled up all the time with sickness and everything. And oils are such a great thing to be able to just battle common ailments without having to go down the drug route.
Like my daughter, she's 7, right? And she's never been on antibiotics. And anytime she spikes a fever, I'm like peppermint on her feet, peppermint and lavender. And anytime she has a cough, eucalyptus. Like we almost like down the bottle of eucalyptus this
breathe
week.
is almost gone.
Yeah, the breathe is almost gone with us because we've just put it on our chest, right? To be able to breathe and not cough and all the things. So these are so good for you. And I just love it because as a health coach, I turn to natural stuff first.
Right.
And then if I need to go to the doctor, I'll go to the doctor. But guys, these are from God, right? They're from the earth. Like this is from a plant. Like these are oils meant to help you. And so I love, and the packaging is beautiful. Someone messaged us like, have you seen the packaging of this? Like, yes, it's so pretty.
It's so cool.
And they are high grade essential oils. So I love this line.
Oh, it smells so good when you open it too.
And I love the name Mantra.
And what they came out with too inside of this is this replaces all your perfume and cologne.
Yes.
So again, whatever you put on your skin gets in your body. Hopefully you know that. But if you don't, you know, these are things that what's really cool about this is you get up in the morning, you're like, do I want to feel loved, confident, abundant, powerful, resilient, or worthy today?
I love the mantra.
Let's do this one.
Yeah, think about it. Whenever you're putting cologne or perfume on your skin, you don't know that some of those perfumes have very toxic ingredients that actually inhibits your hormones, right? So it disrupts your
Yeah.
hormones. And that's not good for us women, number one. But number two is some of the natural scents that you've tried probably before, they're either like way too sweet or
Right.
floral and like overpowering, or they just don't work. These by far are so nice, so soft as far as like a scent, not too overbearing, and they're unisex.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which I love too. You've worn a couple of them, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even think a man could wear that.
Yeah.
But actually, it smells different on each person, right? But I can say that the loved and abundant are my favorite.
Yeah, a powerful is my favorite. I like abundant too.
Yeah.
And again, a good place to start, $24
Yeah.
versus, what you're going to go pay $80, $90, $300 for cologne, perfume. And so a very inexpensive way to get some perfume and cologne that you like. I think that Cosmetology is one of our last
Again,
ones.
what you put on your skin, right?
Yeah.
So clean makeup. As women, we wear this every single day.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get the rest of my stash in to really do like a tutorial or a tutorial.
Tutorial.
What do you call it?
Yeah, tutorial. Guided tour. I don't know.
Like what do you call that? Anyways, so be able to show you how to put it on. And what I love about it. So yes, all natural, everything.
Yeah, and so because of that, because they had Cosmetology and makeup, they came out with the whole skincare line.
Yeah.
Now I get to only use this once in a while because until my other one comes in, we just got another one. So I'm gonna have my own, even though they're Pearl bottles. I don't really care because I've used it a couple of times. And the skincare is awesome. Oh, I skipped a little bit. The skincare is awesome because again,
Can't you tell? I'm
yeah,
just kidding.
no, it really is because this is something that every woman wants to have a really clean, safe, pure skincare, because if you're doing it every single day, that stuff better be clean for your skin.
Mhm.
And this is a cool system that you don't have to get the whole system. You can just do one. Just do the cleanser or just do.
I recommend getting the whole thing
Or the-
because as us women, as we're aging,
I don't know.
right, we need different things.
Yeah.
Like we have different skin textures, we have pore sizes, we need moisture for our skin, we need, all the things, retinol, but it's all plant retinol, which is awesome, hyaluronic acid, all the things. So if you're looking for a new skincare, I highly recommend getting this Lux line. It has transformed my skin. And even James was like,
I'm like, I owe this like this.
are you using that new skincare line? I'm like, yes. He's like, I can tell.
Definitely.
So I'm like, yes, score. So yes, this is great. Would be a great Christmas present too.
Yeah, really good Christmas presents. And again, we come to our favorite slide. 2 ways to join, right?
Oh, it's free.
Free and free. free 99, as they say, right? And the reason that we say this, because again, now you've seen all the brands that we currently have. And there's more brands coming. Oh yeah, we can't talk about that. But there are more brands coming. And so if we don't have something, I wish they had this. Don't worry, just get a free account. At some point we will. This company is going to continue to launch brands, continue to expand to other areas. And so when you become a customer, it's completely free.
Yes.
You don't have to go buy a certain amount. You don't have to spend any money every month. There's no annual fees. There's nothing. Just like you would shop on Amazon.
Yeah.
And you get Amazon shipping without paying for Amazon Prime. Because Amazon Prime costs you, I think it's $139 a year now. For get two-day shipping. Here it's about 2 to 4 day shipping, depending where you are in the country. Really fast shipping, especially during the holidays, kind of a little more. But becoming a customer is completely free. And when you're a customer, you can subscribe and save the 20%. There's no price difference between what customers pay and affiliates.
I love that.
So it's not like, oh, I should become an affiliate so I can get cheaper prices.
Still the same price.
That's an old model. That's a wholesale retail model. If you want to hold inventory and then resell inventory, that's the model where it's cheaper to be a distributor. And in the home-based business world, it hasn't caught up with the times because you don't ship anything to anybody here.
No.
MDC does it all for you. And so as a customer, you can save by going on subscribe for a monthly for 20% off. You can refer a friend. You get $10 every time you do that. You get your own link. And when you're after you're a customer for 3 months, you start getting loyalty dollars every single month when you shop that you just use to buy more products.
I
So
wish Amazon paid me.
right, you should get loyalty, but you don't. It's so silly. But that's the member side of this, and that's the customer. So if somebody goes, I want to be a customer, get a free account, go shopping, have a blast, and you can do that. If you're a person that goes, wait a minute, I would like that other column you guys were talking about, that more time, that more money, that more freedom, more fun, more friends. How do we get that stuff? That's what we're going to talk about for the next 10 minutes. Because the problem, I don't like the word problem. I like the word challenge, because the challenge people have with traditional jobs and traditional businesses is that they're kind of like tied to them. And your life is dictated by whatever your job or your business wants from you. So you clock in, you put in this much time, you get this much money out. And you can't really put more time in because you can only work a certain amount of time period. And so that's the problem, is that everyone's kind of overworked. We don't have enough freedom to actually go make the money we want to make. The solution really is to have something from home. If anything, the last couple of years taught you, you need a plan B. You need something that you can do in the nooks and crannies of your day that doesn't cost you another 20 hours a week. Because let's face it, you don't have another 20 hours a week.
And I think of it like Starbucks money or mani petty money, or just extra Christmas shopping money, or just, your self money.
Right. Self money. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just for a little extra stuff, right?
And the challenge too is like, what are the options that are out there, right? Because you can go do DoorDash, you can go drive for Lyft, you can go sell things on Etsy. There's all these different ways.
Second job, which I've done.
But it all takes time.
Yeah.
And what we want to talk about here is leverage. And the leverage is where affiliate marketing comes in, because an affiliate, like the people that you follow, when they show something, they show it to millions of people.
Yeah.
And then only a certain percentage have to purchase, and they get that commission out of that. And so with affiliate marketing, this is not about becoming an influencer. This is about being an affiliate where you get to work on your own time, your own way, how you want to. There is no okay, this is how you have to do your business, because this is a model that you can fit around your life, because it's not traditional. You're not buying products and reselling it. You're just using products you love, sharing it, and getting paid to do that. And that's what MDC does. It's a partnership between the company versus you being a consumer of a company. You're actually a partnership.
Yeah. I love how Katie online, she said grocery money. Yes, right now, gosh, the prices are crazy. Right.
We went to the store, it was like $300. I was like,
money.
That was like 2 meals. What are we doing?
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to. So what does it take to become an affiliate? We already said it's free. If you want to get started for free, and that's why this business is something that everyone can do. You can get started for free. You can refer others for free and get paid when they shop. And that's the thing about this. If you want to maximize it and get paid the most, you can earn your way there, or you can become an executive like that. We have about, I think, 40 of them on our team right now that have gotten to executive, and that's just 90 points.
But think about this. If you're really looking at this as a business, right, you're investing, that's probably around $100 for 90 points, investing in products that you're going to use yourself. Right. So $100 for a business that could really give you more time freedom, time with your family, extra $400, $500 a month, whatever that might look like for you. That's like nothing to invest in yourself. And guess what? I can't say this really, but it's a tax write-off.
Yeah, we're not allowed to, but this. And so the thing about this is that, again, we've talked about you don't need it, but the thing is that the more of these that you know how they work and what they'll do for you, the easier you can talk about them to people, the easier you can share your story. And that's what we do. So whether it's digital, auto, beauty, personal care, health and wellness, whatever we talked about today that you're like, ooh, I like that. We can put together a package of 90 points, probably between 85 and $130, somewhere in there.
Stuff you're already using at home, you just replace, right? I just saw Katie say, I replaced my old skincare. Yeah, exactly. You're just replacing what you're already using and spending money on anyways to shop at your own store to earn rewards, right? And potential income.
Makes it super simple. And we've got systems, because if you're a person who goes, well, this sounds all fine and dandy, you're probably going to we're going to tell you about how to make money here in a second. But the question that most people, this is what I asked, is like, how would I even do this? I have no clue. Great. We got communities, trainings. If you don't know what to say and how to say it and when to say it, wonderful. We got all that prepackaged out for you. And you can do it all from your app, from your phone. Like, she is not a computer person. I'm the computer person. She's the phone person.
Everything from my phone for my business.
Yeah. So everything can be from your phone. We got online and live events now, which is a huge thing. We've got an amazing event coming up in February in Dallas called MDC Boot Camp. That's just going to be a blast. So if you're a person that loves personal growth and development, this is going to be your jam. And we've got online events like this every Tuesday night. We do trainings on Monday nights. So you can plug in where you can fit in and have the time. And then you've got the technology to do this. And it's free 99. So there's no monthly fee, no annual fee. You get a mobile app, you get shareable carts, you can customize your own websites, all these different things. You can get live stream social selling, which is so cool. So all this
tools,
marketing tools, landing pages, PDFs, videos, all that kind of
That
stuff.
you don't have to create. It's already created for you, which is huge.
We got this presentation. So
Yeah.
everything in here, all the funnels that you need. So if you're a person that goes, hey, I need something that I can just send somebody and they sign up. That's what we have a whole marketing system for. We've got a really cool travel savings card program as well, where basically you can send somebody $100 for like $7, and then they can get access to the travel portal and they can go in and check all the deals out and see if it's a good fit for them. So really cool marketing system there. And this is our secret sauce, right? And this is the side that we've got huge amounts of personal growth, huge amounts of professional development from everyone in the company. Yes. So no matter whose team you're on or who sponsored you, whatever it is, you get access to everybody. And that's because of what Josh and Jenna put together here. They want this to be a one team culture. And that's really what it's all about. And the company culture was amazing. We got to go to convention.
It's so diverse, which I love. It's any walk of life, any age, any background, any ethnic background. Like, it's so cool to be a part of something that's like truly like a melting pot, right? You say that as far as America goes, but it's been awesome to really be a part of something that is so diverse and we all work together. Yeah. So cool.
Everyone's kind of on the same vibration. Everyone's on the same frequency of like, hey, we all want to raise everyone up together. And that's what we're trying to do here. Because the compensation plan also dictates that. And I'll show you that here in a second. We're going to go through this really fast. We got a full plan training. If you want to go through it, we can send you the video, but customer acquisition. So if you're a person that goes, hey, listen, I'm just going to refer customers. Yeah. Awesome. You can make a couple $100 a month, couple thousand a month.
You don't have to build a team here. Like, you really can just get customers and make $500 a month.
Super simple.
$1,000 a month.
Jumpstart bonuses when somebody becomes an affiliate. You also make commissions when that happens. Just to kind of give you a breakdown of what that looks like. You know, if somebody placed an order for 300, that's a couple of different products. If they did that and they were a customer, you would earn $120.
Not bad.
Right, for that. So if you got 10 customers, that'd be $400 a month. 50 customers, 100 customers. If that took you 6 months, a year to do, and you created a $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month income, you never recruited a soul, all just customers. That's what you can do here at this plan.
It's amazing.
If somebody decided, hey, wait, I'm going to be an affiliate, you get paid the same. And then if they enroll more affiliates, you also get paid when those affiliates purchase products too. So the only time you get paid here is when products are purchased. We've also got one-time bonuses when you achieve certain levels in the company, up to $100,000 as a one-time bonus. You've also got really cool things. I call them residual commissions.
Yes.
These are for when people build a long-term business and you get paid for repeat orders every single month. You got another thing called check matching. So as you're helping people build their residual income, you get a check match based on what you're helping them earn residually.
I mean, come on.
That's cool. It's kind of like overrides. If I was able to help you earn $10,000 a month, I get paid $1,000. Not from her, but from the company. Yeah. So it's a really cool way that you can have this leadership check match thing where, if somebody went out and earned $1,000, you would earn, what would you earn? $300. If somebody else earned 5,000, you earn 1,000. Let's say somebody that you didn't know brought in somebody that you didn't know, and that person earned $100,000 in that one pay, you're earning 10 grand.
Because you're helping people, right?
You're helping and you're exposing people to a better way.
Yeah, layers of leadership for sure.
That's what it comes down to. We've also got this, which is really cool, our global bonus pool, which we call the people's pool. This is available for everybody. So
I love this because usually in another company that you're with, you have to get to like diamond or certain high level rank to even get a piece of the pool, right? Guys, look at this. All you have to do is enroll 4 affiliates.
Or customers, or any
mix, and you get a share in the global pool. Like, it's unheard of.
Yeah, we're almost about to earn our 5th share in the pool this month. Because again, it's totally open and they only have to do an order of 40 BV. So that's like $50, $60.
That's like nothing.
And you get a share of this entire company's volume, which still is going to grow considerably. Right now, average share, $50, $60, somewhere in there. Imagine when it's at 100 or 200 or
but I mean, gosh, an extra couple $100 a month just for us for the fort, like that's like a no-brainer.
It's really cool. We also got monthly rank bonuses, which are kind of like residual lifestyle bonuses that once you maintain a position of the company and you keep that after the month that you earn it, you get an additional 1,000 a month or 2,000 a month or 5,000 a month, up to $100,000 a month. Now, again, if you're more like, hey, I just want an extra 1,000 a month, wonderful. We'll show you how to do that. That's just one of the ways to earn income. We also got a customer mastery bonus. So as more customers come into your network, the higher your income can go, which is really cool because those are customers that you never enrolled. And that's a really cool aspect of this because, again, this is residual income over time. What's the best next step? That's where we're at. A, get some products.
Yeah.
B, I go digital. I could do the travel. I could get some travel cards, or I could do both. Put together your own thing. Go, hey, listen, what do I love? What do I want to do? But these are the two easiest ways, I think,
Right.
because everyone loves the extreme drink. Everyone loves the travel. And it just depends on where you fit in. And if it's totally somewhere else and you're like, no, I want the gas. Great.
Or maybe you want skincare, right?
Whatever
and
it is.
Travel.
Yeah. This is the easiest way to do it because we've got something called the 10 and 2 system. And we're going to wrap up with this because people always ask, this is all great. How do I do this? And how do I make money? So again, what would you do with an extra $500 to $1,000 a month?
Put that in the chat.
Right? What would you do with that?
What would you do with that?
What would you do with an extra $500 to $1,000 per week? So now we're talking like $4,000 a month. What would you do with an extra $500 to $1,000 a day? Have you ever thought about that? What would it be like if every day I got paid $1,000? What would happen if you got paid $1,000 every hour? And now we're getting crazy. But again,
yes, please.
How you do that here, it's very simple. It's helping 10 people get a free account and place an order as a customer, and then helping 2 people become an affiliate. Once you do that, you're already in the black. So again, whatever package you come in at with, you help 10 people order as customers, 100 BV, 2 affiliates do the same exact thing. You're going to earn around $760 for that. Now, can you do less? Can you do more? Sure. If you take this all the way out and you go, okay.
And did you see though that you didn't have to buy this like
no packs,
extreme pack to get 780 back?
Right.
That's like coming in with like a 90 order,
right?
90 point order, which is about $125, right? $760 back.
Yep.
You're already in profit.
Yeah,
right?
we got a couple people that are about to do this.
Yeah.
Because that's what this is. It's a simple model to do because if you just take this out and those 2 people, those 2 affiliates, they went and got 10 and 2, and their 2 affiliates went and got 10 and 2, and you did that out and it duplicated out, you're looking at a lot of people.
Yeah.
And again, does it take 6 months, a year, 5 years? Does it matter? Because again, if you're looking at what would happen if I was making $1,000 a day or $1,000 a week, whatever that is, you go, well, are there actually people in the company making that money? Oh, I'm so glad you asked, because we always end on our income disclosure statement, because again, whatever you're looking to earn and say, hey, wait a minute, I want to earn $1,000 a month. Wonderful. Hit 5K. We're at 10K right now. $1,000 a month, average is $16,000 a year. And so again, make that's about $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
If you go, hey, wait a minute, no, I want 1,000 a week. Wonderful. 25K, that's $71,000 a year. Average in the entire company. We're not talking high, we're not talking low. There are people that make triple that at that rank.
Yes.
You go, no, James, I want 1,000 a day. Wonderful. 100K. Yeah. That's where a lot of people are focusing on right now. Yeah. And we're teaching people how to do that in 6 months, a year. And that's what you want to look at. Like if over the next 12 months, we could show you how to create an income where you're earning $1,000 a day in 12 months from now, what would your life look like? Mm-hmm. And that might not be what you want. Maybe you want more. Maybe you want $1,000 an hour. Well, that's up here. So again, whatever you're looking to do, you can accomplish that here at MDC. And that's why we show you all these examples, because it's reality. It's not, well, I hope it works. Well, James and Angel said that, I called this Jamesville. James. Sorry, it's our new name. James and Angel said I could do this, but how do they know? It's in writing. Yeah. This is the income disclosure statement. This is not me going, well, Katrina, yeah, you could earn this. Yeah. No, you can if you hit this rank. And want to show you how to do that. So the future belongs to those who see possibilities before they become obvious. That's what this is all about. We're so excited that you're able to kind of hang out with us tonight and just kind of take a look at the possibilities of what MDC could do for you. Go back to that question that we asked in the beginning, what do you want? Is it health? Is it wealth? Is it time, freedom, money, save?
Is it just a vacation with your family?
Vacation,
You know,
yeah.
like maybe you're working like nonstop and you have not been able to travel, you know, or take that family vacation because of income, right?
Yeah.
Because of struggling financially. I mean, this is a way for you to create memories with your family. It's a way for you to take stress off your family. And for me, that's exactly why I said yes to home-based businesses, because I was in that position. I actually spent my rent money to get into network marketing, into home-based business, because I wanted it so bad. I saw what it could potentially do for me and my family. And I was like, I will do whatever it takes to make this work so I can get out of this rat race. And not saying that everyone's in that, and not saying that if you're you know, comfortable and you love what you do, but wouldn't it be awesome to have an extra $500,000 a month to just have that extra cushion, right? Especially in these times that's really hard with the inflation and just, I mean, you never know, emergencies and stuff like that, just have like savings, right? Just there. So thank you guys for staying with us tonight. I know we went kind of long, but it's a lot of information, but it's so good. And we're so grateful to be here. So grateful to be here with all of you guys, and hope you have a great night. And get back to the person that invited you tonight. Let them know what interests you, or if you wanted to start as a customer affiliate, and we're here to support you in any way.
Awesome. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.